Good morning. Good morning, friends. Hello from bedhead, pajama wearing, coffee sipping Amy. Good morning. It's super early. It's not super early, but it's 6:45 almost. And I am just thought I would come on here and give you guys kind of a little life update because I haven't been around the past couple of days. I just posted over on Facebook what was going on. So grab your coffee. If you have a Christmas tree, turn the lights on, come hang out with your friend. Um, so I have stuff to edit, but I have not been on here in a couple of days. Hi, Bev. Good morning. Because my son graduated from college. So Wednesday night, we had his commencement. And then yesterday, it was so weird. So he goes to such a big university that they've had to have 4 graduations. And his graduation was yesterday on a Friday at 1 p.m. So I have been booking it to get my work done for the week so that yesterday afternoon I could go to graduation and we could go out to lunch and all of those things. So I had to kind of shift my schedule around. Um, it's only 5:30 in Utah. Well, good morning. These are my early riser friends, and I know you guys like it when I tell you when I'm going to go live, but I just don't ever know nowadays. My schedule is so unpredictable. So I thought I would give you guys a little update. The last couple days I've been really inconsistent with tracking, and it's like I would start the morning off tracking, and then by the end of the day, I was just really slacking off. I'm still paying attention to what I'm eating, but I didn't put in my tracker. So we've got to get it back together this morning and just sort of like refocus a little bit. I wanted to show you guys this really cool journal that I got on Etsy. So if you like paper tracking, this is a paper tracker, and I wanted to show it to you. It's from Simply Planners. And this may invert, but it's really cool. If you go over to Etsy and look at it, it's called Simply Planners. And if you like to paper track at all, like even just to plan or what you want to eat for the day or tomorrow, or you just like to do this on top of doing stuff in your app, or you like to do old school Weight Watchers and you're using sliders and things, this is great. It has a place for you to write down what you've eaten and keep a tally over here of your points. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me know if you can't. And then up here, you can also track sort of healthy habit stuff, which I like. It gives you how many, like a points tally at the top. So I really like that. There's a note section, and you can even document like your sleep, your exercise, activity steps. It's really a nice paper journal. So if you like paper tracking or it just helps you plan or whatever. And then there's a section in here, there's like goal setting. There's a weekly check-in section, which I really like. So you can kind of check in with yourself. And there's even like some meal planning. So you can plan on one side and you can do like a grocery list over here. But if you go to Etsy and look at Weight Watcher, it's specifically for Weight Watchers. If you go to Etsy and look at Weight Watchers, search Weight Watchers planners. And like I said, this is from Simply Planning. And you can pick your cover. My cover says, if you bite it, write it. If you drink it, ink it. This is what this is what I need to get back to doing, you guys. If you snack it, if you ingest it, you guessed it, grab your pencil before your utensil. I love that. Grab your pencil before your utensil. So go check those out if you like to paper track. And I do. I will spend time doing some planning and paper tracking here and there just because it's what I used to do. Old school. So, hey, Pam, good morning. So say hi over in the chat if you're here hanging out with me, and let's talk Weight Watchers and all things December and all things bedhead and PJs and coffee. So a couple of things going on in my life. Okay, here's the deal. The last year or so has been, I've had to do some things to sort of get back to healthy practices. One of them is walking, another one is counseling. I've had a lot of anxiety and that sort of stuff. So I think I've alluded to that a little bit here on my vlog. But the last year's been difficult, and I've been trying to reevaluate and be very careful with like next steps regarding work. But my work schedule has been difficult to navigate. One of the things that's really hard right now is that I've had to work a lot of evenings and weekends. And then the other thing is that I still will have meetings and things to do during the day. So, and I'm a salaried employee. So often I'm working all day, every day. And then I never leave my work because my office is here in my home. So, hi, Rebecca, how you doing? So I have 2 job interviews coming up next week. That's the other thing that's sort of taken me away from social media this week is that I've been trying to be very thoughtful and proactive about next steps. So the job that I'm in right now, I've been here for 4 years. You guys, I just hit my 4-year mark. And I have tried every sort of problem solving, critical thinking way of making the schedule work. And it's not, I don't think it's really about me. It's more about what my patients need. And a lot of them are working and in school and they need like evenings and weekends. And that's just not where I'm at right now. So I love the work that I do. So my intent is to continue working with the same, like within women's health, because that's what I've always done. And I have 2 opportunities. So if you think about it, good morning, Christina. How you doing? Say a little prayer for me this next week. And hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay. If you can, let me know over in the chat because sometimes my internet is a little funky. But one of them is going back to labor and delivery. So I do have a labor and delivery job interview. And the other one is going back to like more of a clinic setting, which is what I think when I started vlogging, you guys saw me do, and you saw that rhythm, which I think would work out a lot better. And it actually would be very helpful in terms of Weight Watchers and taking care of myself. So those are a couple of things coming up this week is job interviews and making plans for next steps. And my supervisor already knows, I've had a lot of discussion with her about like next steps, but sometimes you just got to make a change. You've got to make a change to get back some work-life balance. And that's where I'm at, especially now that my parents live here. So anyway, Weight Watchers is going well. I really am contemplating going back to meetings, whether in person or online. I'm not sure. And that's going to be like a cost situation. So I have to, because I've already paid for, I did the buy 3 months, get 3 free thing. So I'm paid up through March, I think, something like that. And so this would just be adding on to that. So if you are in meetings or you do the online meetings, let me know what you think. What do you guys think the benefit is? For me, it's just having like that added little extra bit of community and discussion and all of that. I checked my weight this morning. I am still the same as I was on my way in on Monday. So that's good. I haven't gone up or down. And I just know I need to get back on my really strict tracking. If I have 2 days in a row where I'm not like super strict on tracking, it sets off little red flags for me. So that's when I go and I get out like paper trackers. You know what I mean? Like I get out my trackers and just try to be very, very like on it. So you guys know when you're kind of slipping and sliding, that's when you have to get back onto tracking. So anyway, I wanted to check in this morning. It's Saturday. I hope you guys have a good weekend. It's hard to track on the weekend. Like I said, so Asher graduated yesterday from college. He just got his bachelor's degree, and so did him. So he had a couple years there during like couple years during lockdown stuff, 2020, where he was just really unsure as to next steps. And so you can hear Moses crying because he wants my husband to get up. Moses, come here. My cats. I'm a house full of cats. So yesterday was great. We went to his graduation and then we went out to Saltgrass and he had a steak. I had salmon. I love Saltgrass if you've ever eaten there because you can eat pretty healthy. So I got salmon, broccoli, and a salad. And then we got crumble cookies last night, and I had a fourth of a cookie, and those things are so high in points. Oh my god. Um, but we did cut the cookies into fourths. So there's a win right there. But yeah, anyway, that's kind of the plan, what's been going on. Say hi if you'd like to in the comments. Let me know how you're doing. I'll be back on Monday to weigh in, and I'm going to go try to do some editing right now and get a couple of vlogs up for you guys. So I will see you guys later. Bye.